Hello my friends, I am here at Epcot for the International Flower and Garden. And unfortunately, I've had a trip planned for a little while and it's cutting short due to, well, you guys must know why. My goal is to try to quickly go through each pavilion, take photos of the topiaries. Obviously, you guys, if you've been following me for a little while, know that that was kind of where, I don't know if the word is blossomed, but it feels like that's where I kind of started to hit my stride as a photographer and really develop my eye, thanks to collaborating with a couple people and watching how they work. I'm excited to kind of revisit this and see where I'm at now with all the topiaries that are here. So I'm standing here in between the UK and France pavilion. I'm gonna see how this goes. I really don't know, because unfortunately, like I said, my time's gonna be limited, so I'm gonna check out as much as possible. Let's get this started. One interesting thing that I noticed as I was coming through the International Gateway was that Mickey and Minnie were meeting together. How wild is that? I've not seen that. Well, obviously they were for their birthday, but not in their classic costumes, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna start this whole thing here at the France Pavilion, and there is a new Remy topiary that looks amazing. I'm gonna make a beeline for that. All right, so it looks like the lighting is actually really good for Remy here. He's just kind of in front of the, I don't know what you want to call this, the hub for this, like by the water fountains. Then there's Beauty and the Beast back there. Over here is the gazebo where the princesses meet. And there is Remy. So I'm going to try to line up some shots here. It looks like the lighting is pretty much perfect for him. So I'm going to jump in. Let's see what we can get. Alright, those photos were pretty fun to get. The one that took the longest, obviously, was the one with the water, because that's happening when a lot of people are stopping in front of Remy, so it took a little bit of time there. But I'm checking out what they have here at Fleur de Lys. The braised duck confit with mashed sweet potatoes actually sounds really yummy. I think I'm going to go for that. They also have a goat cheese tart. Ooh, I might have to flip a coin here, because I'm not sure. Let's see. There's the tart. And there's the confit. Alright, here is the onion tart, because I do not know how to pronounce that whole shebang that's on the menu. But it doesn't look, as Instagrammable as a lot of the food here, but I'm betting that it's delicious, so I will report back to you in a moment. So I'm about halfway through this, and it is extremely delicious. Just this combination of flavors, the onions, I'm forgetting what else was in here, to be honest. But there's some garlic on top of there. But this combination and that puff pastry that they use is ridiculous. And I also moved to kind of people watch a little bit out here and to see the interactions people are having with Belle back there. But overall, I would recommend this, the onion tart. So I don't think I mentioned, but the Beauty and the Beast topiaries, they were pretty much in shadow. So I couldn't shoot those, not well anyway, without having to do a whole bunch of editing to make it look more even. I looked up what else was in the tart, the onion tart. So those onions, there's some garlic in there, and the thing that ties it all together and really ramps it up is the goat cheese. So yeah, highly recommend that. I love that cheese. So we're heading up to Morocco now, and I don't know if there is a topiary here. I really don't think so. This might be one that I come back to, but let's see if there's a kitchen. Unfortunately, where the sun is positioned means that it's going to be very hard to get good shots here. I think I might have to revisit this pavilion just in general. Wow. I was kind of hoping, though, to see the live show. That is always some of my favorite music that happens in World Showcase. All right, I made it here to the Taste of Marrakech, which looks pretty cool. They have a kebab, which I've had, which was pretty good, and then the cauliflower was decent. The baklava, I highly recommend. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get anything here today, but all three of these items are delicious, but because of my limited time, I have to save my appetite for new things or, old favorites. I just crossed in between Morocco and Japan. There is a hand wash station, just part of all of the preventative measures that are being taken to prevent the spread of the virus that's been going around here. Made it to Hanami. The Frushi was not a favorite of Lewis Disney Nuts last year. I remember that, but the Menchi Katsu slider, I think I'm going to go for that. There's also a salmon flower. I've seen that on Instagram a ton. I don't know. I think it's got the chilled ramen. I remember getting that ramen shaker from Food and Wine. That wasn't the best. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I might be getting both of these, to be honest. All right, so here we are with the katsu slider and the salmon flour. Wow, it's wild. All right, I'm going to dig in and see how these are. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I'm a little intimidated right now. I don't know if it's going to taste as good as it looks. I'm really hoping so. All right, so I just finished up with the katsu burger. That was decent. That was pretty good. It was a bit dry-ish, but I think that was kind of how it was fried. So, I liked it. And then there was the salmon rolls, which I like the salmon, but it was just cold ramen. The presentation was really nice. And if you're wondering, the little plastic bottom on that pot doesn't actually pop off. It's all one big piece. I didn't keep it. Maybe you might want to do something with it. I don't know. However, I did also walk around the pavilion itself, and I found some really cool spots to take photos, especially in the back. There's eating areas there that are super quiet and like just on their own. I really wish I could come here with like a wide angle. That's still on my to-do list to buy. However, this is really, like, I hope you enjoy these photos. I'm gonna keep moving along here, and I'll meet up with you in a second. Starting to make my way over here to the American Adventure. The Magnolia Terrace is tucked away back here. Taking a look real quick at the menu here. We got a seafood boil, grilled oysters, house-made boudin 2 ways. What? Oh, interesting. Pecan cake and a pecan praline. Now, I do like pecans or pecans. I don't know how y'all say it, but I say pecans. None of this is really grabbing my attention, unfortunately. So I'm going to move on, but there these are, if any of you guys, if it catches your eye. Now, right next to the American Adventure attraction, I'm coming up here on the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which recently opened. I'm probably going to check that out another visit, hopefully in the near future, but just wanted to point it out where it was, and it's been reviewed pretty well. This guy right here. Remember eating here, I forgot what it was called. Ate there 4th of July. That wasn't too good, if I remember right. So just across the way here from the Regal Eagle is the amphitheater where they have Garden Rocks. Now, I'm surprised that this is still going on because of the whole trying to avoid public gatherings, but the Guess Who, I guess, is playing tonight. They got all their equipment set up and everything, so I assume this is still going on. But yeah, I didn't think this would happen, just to keep people from getting so close together and packed in tight, because I'm going to zoom out here. There's a lot of seats all around here. Lots of space for coughs and sneezes to spread if everybody's packed in. So I made it to the Primavera kitchen, which has a pretty decent line here. And the margarita pizza is kind of standard-ish. Ravioli, it's a chicken ravioli, grilled chicken. So I think that's something that's kind of readily available. I'm sure it's good, though. The Zapoli is, I think that's how you pronounce it, ricotta cheese fritters with chocolate hazelnut drizzle. I don't think these are the cheese fritters that were stolen from me by a seagull. These look amazing. Unfortunately, I'm right over here that's where the pavilion itself is, and then we have the actual line. So I'm gonna skip this one. Maybe I'll have a chance to come back if things kind of calm down, but at the moment I have a fast pass for Spaceship Earth, so I need to start hustling over there. So I guess I'm gonna have to do a bit of backtracking, but I did snap a couple of shots. I saw the panda topiaries. They were looking pretty good. So I took a quick shot of that, which I'll put up now. I don't know what's happening there. I think there's a drink around the world that might be just getting underway, which is dangerous, as you might have saw from my Festival of the Arts vlog. So they moved the Chinese Zodiac ones right over here next to this building. I see the troll up ahead, which I have shot before. It doesn't look like they moved his spot, so maybe I skip him. I got some good ones of him last time, I think. All right, we're hitting a bit of a traffic jam here. Almost walked into somebody's photo. Whoops. All right, so I wonder if Anna and Elsa's topiaries are in the same spot. This, I'm not sure of. Looks like they're in the same exact spot as when I was here with Lewis, so I'm gonna see what I see differently this time around. But it is the same exact position, so I'm not sure. Alrighty, so shots weren't they were all right, but because it was in the same spot, I really wasn't tinkering with it too much. I think a wide-angle lens would have done a lot better to come up with something unique. Anyway, I'm trying to get over to Spaceship Earth, but believe it or not, it's actually getting a little crowded today. It's about almost 3 o'clock. I'm shocked. There's plenty of booths that I have missed. I noticed that they don't have the same setups that they did here in, what is this called? Not Port of Entry, but, you know, the place with the 2 shops in between where the Fast Pass for Epcot Forever is. They used to have a Donald here behind me, and now it's moved over here with Daisy. And they used to have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Chip and Dale. Now it's Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Donald and Daisy. I wonder where Chip and Dale went. Alright, it's starting to get pretty warm, so I'm really looking forward to being inside Spaceship Earth. I took some photos here of Donald and Daisy. It was alright. Huey, Dewey, and Louie were really hard to get, like a nice individual photo of them, because everything else was in the way if you wanted to get, like, I don't know, something that made it look like it was in their face, like they were looking at the camera, you know. Coming up here now, it looks so without having that big plaza open and all that stuff. We just have walls here. It doesn't look the same, but you know, working with what they can do. But I'll show you real quick here. So here they are right now. I don't know why they have paint. It's very flower and garden of them. But yeah, as you can see, there's a big old wall behind all of these guys. They added some sort of plants that look like they're from the Festival of Holidays, so that's unfortunate. On the way to Spaceship Earth, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the pass holder magnet. I wonder what's going to happen. I guess there'll be a lot of this in inventory for all the people that couldn't get it. But it's over here, all the way over there in the new mouse gears. You can kind of see the line from way back here. Wow, what a line. This is impressive. I wonder how long this is going to be. Sheesh. Might have to come back on this one. I think I'm going to abort. All right, mission aborted, but look at that. I don't think we've been able to get this close to... I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm seeing like a really cool framing for a shot or something, but I don't think we've been able to get this close to this building in a while. At least I haven't, but dang. With a monorail here, this will be a cool shot. I don't have time to wait for it, though, unfortunately. It looped us all the way around by guest relations, and now we're just still going here. Holy moly. Decided to explore the front here before I go on Spaceship Earth, and here's Pluto all by his lonesome right underneath the monorail track. I wonder if you could get a cool shot with the monorail in it. It'd kind of be hard unless you go wide, but I'm going to take a couple of shots here, and yeah. I am pretty surprised to see the Spaceship Earth line as backed up as it is. This is a Fast Pass line, and they're opening the extended part of it. On a day like this, I'm pretty surprised.
Uranos teie katehun maala miskir. Ketibol lion ea hoti matematikisoti. It was winko. Martin, verpot mandatum adecium rubin, vicum tribus legionibus praesidium longi.
Copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of Gutenberg invented a movable type printing press. Now those we can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to nation.
gold medals and the hearts of the crowd here in the 1936 Olympics. Congratulations, Jesse.
By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth. And in 1969, from somewhere else.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Everyone could have one of these amazing machines in their own house. There's just one problem. They're as big as a house. Let's have some fun creating the future, shall we? On your computer screen, answer a few questions. Then we'll show you. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and make together. See you in the future.